Image via @the Notorious Ma on Instagram. Conor McGregor love his fur coats. For proof of that fact, check out this recent Instagram post, in which he gushes over a pair of mink fur coats he wore ahead of 2 of his biggest fights. View this post on Instagram. The original Gucci mink. I bought this coat for $55,000 at the Gucci boutique store on 5th Avenue in New York. The same location I then bought the second one, with the dragon emblazoned on the back, costing $80K. Both these coats are handmade one-of-ones, none others produced. Not only are these coats iconic from a fight game standpoint, one being a part of the UFC's first legal event in the state of New York, and the night the champ was born, and the other being a part of the highest-grossing event, and biggest crossover fight in combat sports history, McGregor-Mayweather, they are now even more rare and iconic, as Gucci have since discontinued all animal skin clothing from their line. These coats are one-of-one and the last of their kind. All-white floor-length, Gucci mink. And I have the only 2 in existence. The plain one has a large tiger embroidered into the seam of the coat, which I paired with a pair of wide-end Gucci pants, while the other has the unescapable dragon, emblazoned across the back, reaching around to the front, and through the entire belly of the coat, which I paired with my very own Ed August McGregor pants. I currently have both minks in a large freezer to maintain them. I was advised this by Donatella Versace as the British Fashion Awards. I'm not sure what will become of them, but I know one thing's for sure. These babies are iconic, one of a kind, and never to be made again. Wow, I knew upon purchase these coats would come back to me somehow, and they did in PPV revenue, but the more I think of it, these babies are like art pieces now. I am going to leave them to my kids. Who knows what they will be worth in many years to come. I estimate a hell of a lot. When you're good, and when you're great, you're Gucci. Yours sincerely, the Gucci mink pimp, the champ, the notorious Conor McGregor Sr. A post shared by Conor McGregor official, @the Notorious Ma, on June 28, 2019 at 4:31 p.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time. While Conor McGregor considers his mink fur coats to be veritable works of art, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA, have a very different view of the situation. The animal rights group recently penned a lengthy letter to the Irish MMA star, urging him to stop wearing fur, and to donate his current collection PETA's Fur Amnesty program. The animals are counting on you, Conor. You have an opportunity to prevent more animals from suffering for fur coats. PETA is urging Conor McGregor @the Notorious Ma to donate his furs back to the animals he stole them from. https://t.co/fuji4cubpic.twitter.com/zcacbhup PETA @PETA, July 3, 2019. See this letter to Conor McGregor, penned by PETA Director Elisa Allen, below. Dear Conor, after seeing you promote your fur collection in a recent social media post, I wanted to get in touch in the hope that you'll consider donating the garments to PETA's Fur Amnesty program and joining the ever-growing list of fur-free stars. Animals on fur farms are never given a fighting chance. They're confined to cramped wire cages and denied everything that is natural and important to them before they're gassed, anally electrocuted, strangled, drowned, stamped on, or sometimes even skinned alive. No matter how much you paid for those coats, the minks who spent their lives caged and petrified before being violently slaughtered paid a far higher price. If you're still not convinced, please take a moment to watch this eyewitness video showing what life is like for minks, foxes, and other animals on fur farms. Although it's too late to help the animals who were killed for your coats, you can help prevent more animals from suffering by donating these pieces to PETA. We would put them to good use in our educational displays in order to inform other people about the grim fur trade. Alternatively, we could give them to refugees in war-torn countries or people sleeping rough, the only people who have any excuse for wearing fur in this day and age, or use them as bedding for orphaned animals. Fur is dead, and since Ireland announced last week that it's phasing out fur farming, that message has never been clearer. So what do you say? Will you help us knock out cruelty to animals by swearing off fur and donating your coats? How do you think Conor McGregor will respond to this plea from PETA? This article first appeared on BJPENN.com on the 5th of July 2019. Let's block ads. Why?